Russia with the wave from the shadows of 2015, rising through the storm. Crypto warrior Pablo Crow in his deadliest form. Markets bleeding, bulls are charging, bears run for their lives. He's the king of the chaos. Watch the millionaires arise. Feel the fire, hear the roar. Speaker shatter, hit the floor. Alpha dropping, hype exploding. No escaping, we're reloading. Pablo Crow. Heavy rocking crypto thunder, blowing up your mind. Since 2015, forging legends, leaving weak behind. 1,000 millionaires, we're marching to the moon. Smash that sub, turn it up, let's fucking go! Smash that sub. Adrenaline pumping, rifts collide with the charts. A market shaking alpha, tearing dollars apart. Metalheads and moon boys, united in the fight. Pablo's on the mission, gonna own the night. Crank it to 11, feel the energy surge. No more waiting, time to purge. Subscribe now, join the madness. Pure unfiltered badass. Grab the heavy rockin' crypto thunder, blowing up your mind. Since 2015, forging legends, leaving weak behind. 1,000 millionaires, we're marching to the moon. Smash that bell. Smash that bell. Grab the
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Pablo Crow, and like always, super bullish on crypto. Crypto set me free. Now, this has been a very waited night, so I'm super excited. I'm happy that you guys are here. Man, you know, when we talk about the NORMIE tool, the referral system, roughly about 45 days ago, it was just a myth. It was just imagination. It was not real. It didn't exist, right? Because it just hasn't been done before. So after gathering my team, my developing team together in a round table, trying to figure out how my idea could become a reality. And it came from my past history. I was very big in network marketing, and in network marketing they had systems, and systems made you money. So for the last decade or plus, in my mind, I have always had the idea of making money through a system, right? Always systematically making money. Think about it like a pipeline. You can either carry buckets from A to B, or you can have a pipeline that flows water 24/7, right? So I always think of a systematically way of making unlimited sources of income. And today we're going to reveal the NORMIE tool. The NORMIE tool is going to be an onboarding tool to get new people to come into crypto, to invest into our social media, and 3, to make money. Because at the end of the day, it's all about making money. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. It's all about making money. It's all about making money. Now, before we get into the NORMIE tool, I want you to understand the power of the NORMIE tool, okay? I want you to really comprehend how valuable it is. Now, we're gonna be very straightforward with this live stream. We're not gonna beat around the bush. We're probably gonna take between 30 minutes to an hour at most, to get this, out there. So if you have anybody that you have been considering on inviting into Meme Link, this is a good time to share this with them. I'll try to be, you know, respectful as I'm speaking and try to be professional because, I'm a welder. I come from a welding background from construction, so I'm a little rough around the edges, but I definitely mean good for you as an investor. So let me let me share this real quick. If you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel at Pablo Crow. Write it in there. Also, if you do not follow me on X, follow me on X at Pablo_Crow. I tweet a lot. I give a lot of information daily, so it's probably a good idea to follow me if you plan to be a meme link investor and make a lot of money and all that great stuff, right? So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about before we get into the product. Okay. I had a very deep conversation with artificial intelligence. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you about this. I talked with Grok and I talked to ChatGPT, and I asked them, okay, look, the Normie tool is coming. Can you compare it to what's in the market today? That's what I asked. Like, explain to me the uniqueness. So it started talking about exchanges and referral systems. For example, Coinbase, Crypto.com, OKX, all these exchanges, they have what it's called a referral affiliated program. Now, these programs work a certain way. A one-time bonus of $10 to $75 per sign up. That's one thing. And then a lifetime recruiting commission of trading fees. Now, this is a very crucial word that I want you to understand. Trading fees. I'm going to give you an example. So let's say somebody buys $1,000 in one of these exchanges, $1,000, and the trading fee is $5. Okay. So what happens is now that the trading fee is $5, now the $5 is split between the exchange and the influencer. So let's say the influencer gets 20% of $5, or gets even the max, like Binance does 50%. So you would get 50% of $5, even though the investor bought $1,000, because you're only getting commission based on the transaction fee, not the whole transaction, but the fee. Okay. So that's very, very, very important to understand. As I go through it a little bit more, Grok says there's no exact matches found for a decentralized platform auto paying a fixed 4% of every transaction value, not just fees. See, even question mark that, even circle it and said, not just fees, directly in Ethereum, on chain per transaction. Okay, that is revolutionary, because we're not talking about collecting a percentage based on a fee. Now we're talking to collecting a percentage based on a transaction. Okay, so if somebody comes in and buys $10,000 of meme link and he's your person, you collect 4% of $10,000. Do you understand what I'm saying? Versus if the person would do $10,000 on, let's say, Binance, you're probably only making like $20. You see what I'm saying? Because Binance does a transaction fee, and you get a percentage from the fee. The Normie tool gives you the 4% from the entire amount of money. It's fucking crazy. Okay. So let's go a little bit deeper. Okay. And then it said the bottom line. This is the bottom line. Yes, it's effectively one of a kind. One of a kind. Okay. The combination of automatic on-chain ETH residual 4% per transaction, forever passive renounced contracts, and normie focused utility sets it apart from the mainstream programs. The dev, which is me, claims of being unprecedented holdup based on current examples. No identical clone exists in searches across major platforms or recent launches. If, okay, this is where Grok is questioning me, okay? He says, if when it goes live, tease end of January, early February, now in the final testing, it could pioneer this style for meme slash DeFi social media. It has a strong potential to drive adoption if, see, it's still questioning me, if it delivers as hyped. So, according to Grok, um, if if I were to deliver this, it could become the tool to mass adoption of cryptocurrency, which is like it's a huge statement, right? It's a huge statement, and I just wanted to read some of that to you guys so you guys understand like the type of thinking that it took to get here today. Like my main focus in cryptocurrency is not to rule it, but to give the world a portal of easy access. That is why we're creating memelink.com, the first ever social media powered by cryptocurrency. That is why we created a normie tool to onboard people while paying you to bring people to the system, right? So we always talk in cryptocurrency and any company, we always say, "Oh, go get your people and bring them here." But in crypto, nobody's ever made money by bringing people here. They bring people, the people buy, and that's that. But the guy that brought them here doesn't get anything out of it other than, it might pump the coin a little bit for him and he makes a little bit of profits. But we're talking about a tool that can be used all over the world to onboard people into MemeLink, and people can make a living out of it. They can make a living out of it. These people can make $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month, all based on their work ethic. See, not based on their country, not based on their religion, not based on their skin color, not based on politics, not based on anything other than hard work. So you have to understand how valuable this tool is, first of all, to truly appreciate it. Okay. It's a one of a kind. It's never, ever been done before. And I'm so excited to be the first developer in crypto history to build this for the first time ever. And I am very proud of my team that we put this together. So let's get right into it. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready? Before we jump right into it, let's take a moment and enjoy a little bit of monkey action.
Green candles rise, a vibrant hue, breaking barriers old and new. Decentralized, a fearless stand, power shifts across the land. From ashes rise a phoenix bright, burning through the darkest night. Digital gold, a modern gleam, living the crypto dream. Tread in the air, electric night, crypto pop, taking flight, diamond.
That commercial was brought by Coke Zero. Get yourself some zero sugar Coca-Cola. But anyways, back to it. Hopefully one day Coca-Cola pays me for that, but we'll see. Anyways, now we're going to get into the normie tool. Now, people were asking me, like, what is the name of the normie tool? Well, it's the normie tool. The name stayed. After a few weeks, of calling it the normie tool, it kind of just stuck. And I kind of just like, you know what? Let's just keep it a normie tool. It's such a unique name. and we're just going to keep it. Let's just keep the Normie tool name. So we created it. Now I'm going to walk you through it. Don't rush, okay? Don't try to front run me. Let me help you follow the steps, because you got to understand this is version 1, okay? Version 1 of the Normie tool. We have a bunch of updates coming in the next week, the next 2 weeks, the next 30 days. We do plan on taking the Normie tool and putting it on a mobile application so it can be its own entity on the App Store, which is going to be huge, right? It's going to have its own application. So just relax. It's okay. There's no need to rush to this. Let's take our time and do things right. Okay. So I'm going to share the screen for the first time ever. Let me see. Okay, we'll share this. Okay. So right now I'm already inside the Normie tool, but you need to go to the Normie tool yourself. So let me give you the website. I'm gonna throw it on here. Go to normietool.com. Okay. I'm gonna throw it on here for you guys and pin it in the chat if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, just go to normietool.com. And let me write that up for you. normietool.com. Okay. I'm gonna throw that on the Jumbotron right there. Go to normietool.com. Okay. Once you're at normietool.com, what you need to do is you need to click on the top right corner, the green, the white rectangle bar. Click on that. And what you want to do is you want to connect your Gmail. Okay. So do that real quick. Connect your Gmail. And once you connect your Gmail, it's going to bring you into the swap. Okay. If you're doing it on your phone, it's going to pop like a swap. Okay. I'm going to show you. If I do it on my phone, so you click this button right here in the corner. You click that button. Okay. You connect your Gmail, which I'm connecting my Gmail. Okay. And once you connect your Gmail, you're going to be inside. Let me take a minute. My phone's really slow in my office because I'm away from my house. But give me a sec. I'm sure you guys are already in. But I'm going to connect on my phone as well and connect on the laptop. So we kind of like work things together depending if you're doing this on your phone or if you're doing this on your PC, whatever. Okay. So once you're in the PC, you're going to see what I see. But once you're in your phone, you're going to see this. It looks like a swap, right? It looks like a swap. Okay. Once you're in the swap, what you need to do is I'm going to give you a code. Okay. Right here at the top right, there's a 3 dots. And on the computer, it just looks like this. You see where it says refer by someone else? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that. On the phone. Let me go back to the screen. On the phone, you click the 3 dots at the top, right? The 3 dots. And then right there, you're going to see where it says refer by. Okay. You see where it says refer by? You're going to paste my code in here. Okay. I'm going to share my code with you and I'm going to throw it on there for you. Let's see real quick. I'm going to show you. See right here, your referral code is this one. Okay. So I'm going to share this code for you guys. Because what I want you to do is I want you to enter the code, because this is my referral code to you guys, okay? This is my referral code. And this is what you're going to do to your friends, okay? This is how they're going to connect with you, okay? Let me share this code with you real quick. Right there, MKL5KWXY. And the reason why it's letters and numbers is because it's through a smart contract. So after you import the referral code, just click OK. That's all you got to do. You click OK. And what it's going to do is it's going to go from red to green. And now you're synchronized with me directly. You're synchronized with me directly. Okay. And once you're synchronized, every trade that you ever do on here, every buy that you ever do on here, it's going to start the system, right? Let's say you buy $1,000, 4% goes to me and the 1% to the team, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So now that I showed you how to connect my code, now I'm going to show you how to create your code. Okay. Now it's a little different in every device. It's a little different. So you gotta just kind of have to figure it out. I'm gonna give you a few ideas, but you're gonna have options. If you don't see the sidebar, let's say you're on your phone, right? Let's say you're on your phone. You see the bottom. There's like some buttons at the bottom. Click where it says leaders. Okay, you click where it says leaders, and then you scroll up, and it's gonna give you like a wallet connect. That's gonna go right there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna collect the wallet that you want your money deposited in there. So let's say preferably a MetaMask. Guys, use a MetaMask for this, okay? Try not to use any other wallet. This system was built around MetaMask preferably. So Phantom's still a little weird. Other wallets are still a little weird. So it's best to use MetaMask, okay? If you don't have a MetaMask, go to the App Store, download MetaMask, okay? And then connect your wallet. And what it's gonna do after you connect your wallet, then it gives you that referral code, and you're connected, right? And that's the code that you share with people. Does that make sense? That's the code that you share with people. Now that I walk you through that, there's multiple ways you can access that code. If you're on a PC, you might even have to click vertical, and you might have to scroll up and find it down here. If auto doesn't work for your laptop, your PC, if you're on your phone, you might have to click leaders and then scroll up a little bit till you find it, connect the wallet, and it synchronizes your wallet to your code that you share with people from then on out. Okay, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Connect the wallet, boom, it gives you a code. Now that code is what you use for all your friends, all your family, pretty much everywhere. Now it's gonna take you a minute to get used to this system. Okay, it's gonna take you a minute. It's like everything that gets built, new technology, you just gotta kind of like get used to it. There's a lot of updates that we're gonna be doing on the Normie tool. Like we're gonna have a live chat, live transactions down here that you're going to see. Let's see, let me go vertical. You're going to see down here, you see how there's already people here, myself, George, Sean, Tess, Frank, Jimmy. These people are going to just keep appearing as more accounts, get connected. Now, all that stuff is just gonna start working on itself. Now, I'm going to show you what it looks like to when the transaction happens. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like and what it looks like in the blockchain, so you understand. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect my MetaMask and I'm gonna do a transaction. Okay, so I'm gonna connect here, MetaMask, on chain, connect. Okay, now I'm connected. The first time you might have to click sign, approve, and then because it's a new system to your wallet, so you might have to press sign and a few approve buttons to get everything synchronized. But once you get it all synchronized, you're good to go. Okay, so now we're here. It tells me that I have 0.002. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do 0.001. Okay, once we're there, we do the buy. It's gonna bring me back to my MetaMask to approve it. Same thing on your phone. It jumps you to the app. You click confirm. And then now it's doing the transaction, okay? And then what's gonna happen is once that transaction is completed, you'll see it right here. It's saying waiting for confirmation. And then what's gonna happen is boom, okay? Now, I wanna show you something, okay? On my phone, I just got the notification because I follow this wallet, the one that sends me money. It gives you the notification of the deposit that just took place because the deposit is instant. Okay, let me show you. So let me remove this real quick. As you can see, all these transactions were test deposits. Every time I bought with a different wallet or I had a friend buy, instantly all this money was showing up in my wallet. Instantly, boom, 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 boom. You see all these transactions? These are all deposits that are coming in from every swap. Okay, all my 4%. Doom. Okay, so what I did is I just download Serum and then I just, I'm following the wallet. So every transaction, it just gives me a notification. Hey, somebody bought, you got $3. Somebody bought, you got $2. Somebody bought, you got $10, and so on and so on and so on, right? So now I'm gonna show it on Dex Tools. Yes, Frank, I'm gonna show it on Dex Tools. Okay. So if I go to Dex Tools right here, you can see the $2 buy that just came through right there. It shows the wallet. And if we go to Etherscan, I'm going to show you an Etherscan. Check this out. It's going to blow your fucking mind. Okay. On Etherscan, here, it breaks it down for you right here. It shows you that the swap was made. And then it shows you right here, the transfer 0.004, which is the 4%. And it got sent to whatever wallet I have that was, collecting the fees. And then the 1% that got sent to the team. You see that? 4% to me, 1% to the team. Okay. And it's just, that's going to work automatically forever. Okay. Anytime somebody does a swap, anytime somebody does any transaction, buy or sell, it's going to send money. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the Normie tool. Okay. Let me refresh it real quick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the reverse. Okay. I have to approve MK because I never approve MK on this device. Wait, let me delete this real quick. Okay. We'll do 100 coins. Approve. Okay. And then I got to approve it because this is the first time I'm selling on this wallet. Okay. I'm going to show you the transaction. And it's gonna do it once it's done. Then what I'll do is I'll just refresh and then do the swap. Okay, it's approving. Let me see who's in the chat real quick. Bullish. Okay, so now that the transaction has been done, okay, it's always good with crypto and any application. Anytime you're doing trades, swaps, it's always good to refresh before you do anything else. We're gonna do the sell of 100 coins. Okay. We're selling 100 coins. Okay. Transaction complete. Wait, what was this? Hold up. Okay, this is a different one. Okay, here we go. I got to approve it. Okay. I want you to pay attention. Let's see. Look at that. It just notified me that I just got money deposited from that transaction. Okay, you see that? So every time a transaction happens, boom, you get paid. Boom, you get paid. Anytime your person, buys, you get paid. Anytime your person sells, you get paid. You always get paid. You always get paid. Let's say, for example, you bring somebody into MemeLink, they buy $1,000. Okay, you get 4% of that 1,000 instantly deposited to your wallet, and then from there, let's say your friend Joe holds till 80,000. Let's say 80x. Let's even make it smaller, a 10x, from $1,000 to $10,000. Your friend decides, Joe, he needs a new fridge at his house. He wants to cash his $10,000 out. He sells his 10 grand, and you, sir, you're collecting now 4% of $10,000. So as your friends hold and they duplicate their money, because everybody is recruiting people to collect that commission, to collect that referral reward, as everybody's bringing in people into MK and it's pumping the chart. Once your friend sells, you collect 4% of that sale. Now think about your friend holds longer. Let's say he holds to $100,000 profit. He's up 100x, right? Now you collect 4% of $100,000. And the numbers are infinite. It's a smart contract. Everything runs through smart contracts. There is no limitations on a buy. There's no limitations on a sell. It's infinite money. So if you are in another country, let's say you are in Africa, you don't have money to invest, but you have hunger to make money. You come to normietool.com, you create a profile, you create a referral code with your wallet, and you can start to work and make Ethereum. You don't even have to be an investor yourself. You can just get to work. get people to start investing, coming to the Normie tool, connecting your referral code, doing a trade and buying on normietool.com. Then you start making money all the time. Let's say you get, let's say you get 10 people to buy $10 somewhere in Africa, right? 10 people buy $10. You, sir, collect 4% of $10. You just made yourself money for a meal. You just did something, right? So now we're giving the entire world an opportunity to make an income by simply inviting people to buy Meme Link. Now, the beautiful thing about Meme Link, it's a social media. It's going to be a social media platform powered by crypto. So these people are not investing in just some random frog. They're investing in the future of social media. They're investing in a platform that could potentially rival Facebook. They could potentially rival X. They could potentially rival TikTok and Instagram. We're talking about being an early adopter to the next generation of social media. At the same time, you get a commission for working for your bag, for working for your investment, for pumping your own coin. And what's beautiful thing about it is that it doesn't matter who recruits. It does not matter. All the money will always come to the chart. Always, always, always. Let's say there's 1,000 of us, and we all each have our individual referral codes, and we each, have our groups of people that are buying. All the buys from everyone come to the coin. All the buys, every single buy. Doesn't matter if you're a good recruiter or a bad recruiter. Whoever is bringing in the buys is just pumping the price of the coin regardless. So as an investor, you're always winning. As a person that just wants to make Ethereum, you're always winning. No matter what, you're always winning. See, that is the beautiful thing about Meme Link. That is the beautiful thing about about um about what we're building here. It's not like network marketing, right? It's not, because let me explain to you the difference between the system that I created versus network marketing companies, right? The idea to me came from network marketings, but I build it completely different. I'm gonna show you why. Okay. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna share this right here. Okay. Check this out. So this is what you call a network marketing structure. Okay. In this network marketing structure, you, the referrer, bring in, let's say, Joe, and bring in Jamie, right? Or let's say Jamie and Joe, because I think that's a girl. So now Jamie recruits people, and Joe recruits people, and basically this group does nothing to this group. This group doesn't benefit from this group. Nobody wins, right? That's the problem with network marketing. Once you split up people, they compete with each other for business. That is the biggest downfall of network marketing. Now, with what I built with the Normie tool, all these people are connected, and all these people are pumping the same coin. So if Jamie recruits 10,000 people and Joe only recruits 50 people, guess what? Joe has 10,050 people in their business, in their structure. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to be some top guy to make money in Meme Link. You just have to be an investor, and you just have to believe in what we're building. Now, if you like referral commission and you're just a big go-getter, you can make yourself thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars fully paid in Ethereum every day, every month, every week, every year. Sky's the limit. There is no limitations. You guys have no idea what this is going to do for the world. It's it's so it's so awesome. It's so awesome because all you got to do is go to normietool.com, connect your Gmail, create a referral code by simply connecting a wallet. And once you have your referral code, like this one, the MK right here, I like how it says MK. Once you have your referral code, you copy that referral code and you give it to everybody that you're inviting to the project. They paste it right here where it says refer by. They connect with you, and every time they do a swap, you instantly get paid to whatever wallet you connected here. Isn't that amazing? And that's so cool. Like, what do you say? I'm slow learning. We'll need someone to take me step by step tomorrow, please. Somebody will help you. Making $1 of million people rather than making $1 million of one. That's the goal. Exactly, Garrett. Exactly. That is the goal. So drop. Let's do it. Let's do it the old Frank style. Drop a 7 in the chat if you already connected my referral code and you're already inside the Normie tool. Drop a 7 in the chat. I want to see how many people have come to the Normie tool. Okay, we got Frank. Frank's in there. I want to see how many of you guys. Garrett's in there. Okay. What else we got, guys? There's a lot of people watching. You want to make money? You want to make unlimited Ethereum? We just gave you a tool to do it. Now, I don't know how my crypto people are going to adopt this. But one thing I do know is that I have a lot of network marketing friends and a lot of normies that are excited about this, that are going to adopt this. I really hope to see all you guys in cryptocurrency adopt this and make it the greatest thing ever in the world. Because when the social media comes out fully on the App Store in the summer, I want to have a group of 100,000, 300,000 investors already when that happens, right? Because that's how we're going to blow up the social media aspect of the whole project, right? And by then, think about this. You invited 100 friends and they're constantly buying on the Normie tool every Friday. You're going to make that 4% of every buy they do, every buy, every sell, ever, forever, and ever, and ever, and ever. As long as that person continues to do transactions, you will always get paid per transaction. Okay. The more people you invite, the more people use the Normie tool with your code, the more money you make. And the money comes instantly to your wallet. It's as simple as that. Guys, I'm going to let you guys get to it. Go to the normietool.com. Use this referral code. Take a screenshot of it right now if you have not done it. Take a picture of it, whatever. And go and click where it says refer by. Put the code in there. Once you're in, once again, you go down here. Sometimes depending on the device, you might have to change this on your PC, and you might have to scroll this way. Or if you are on your phone, you might have to do it a little different. Let me show you. If you're on your phone, wrong button. If you're on your phone, you might have to click these bottoms down here where it says leaders. Okay. And then you'll be able to find your Connect wallet to generate your referral code. Okay. So whatever device you're doing, whatever device you're using, you're just going to have to find ways to get down to the bottom and be able to generate your referral code by connecting a wallet. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of updates. This is version 1, public version 1 of the Normie tool. We have tons of updates to do. One thing I can tell you is the smart contracts are perfect. The smart contracts already do everything. So if your people are using your code and they're trading, they're buying, you're collecting Ethereum instantly. And the beautiful thing about it is that there is no limitations to this, because what happens is once somebody submits the buy, the smart contract splits the Ethereum It sends the Ethereum to you, the 4%, sends the Ethereum, the 1% to the team, and then it sends the 95% to Uniswap, does a trade, and sends the MK tokens back to the wallet that made the purchase. So all these transactions happen with multiple smart contracts just for you to get paid, just for the team to make his little 1% to run the system, and for the person to get their tokens. Now, once that person, is connected to you, they can also generate their referral code, and they can start working their family, their friends, their circle, their church people, whatever. We are talking about infinite amount of money. Infinite, infinite. What you need to focus on when you recruit people into crypto, you get them on the Normie tool and you get them a MetaMask. That's all you got to do. Get them a MetaMask, get them on the normietool.com. Use your referral code, make yourself some money, teach them how you made money, help them make their own money with their referral system. And you will be surprised how this coin goes from 12 cents to $100. You will watch this project, Meme Link. You will watch how it becomes a revolution. You will watch how it changes the space forever. I can't wait to have this conversation with Grok again and be like, look, it's no longer a myth. It's no longer a hype idea. It's a reality. We did it. We built it. We figure it out. We put it together. I can't wait to see what he says after that. Now, this is your opportunity to really go out there and really utilize the system. Imagine you're an influencer. Imagine you're an influencer. Let's say you have 30,000 people on X. 30,000 people follow you on X. 30,000. 100,000 people follow you on X. All you have to do is do a live stream, explain to them, hey, this is a Normie tool. We're investing in a social media. Use my code. All these people start using your code, creating their own Normie tool account. And next thing you know, you're getting paid in ETH. Ding, 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 ding. Thousands of people just flooding with your code, just buying $100, $500, $10,000, $5,000, $3,000, and you, the KOL, the influencer, collect that 4% instant payment in Ethereum. Now imagine the possibilities when we get influencers that have 1 million followers doing this. Imagine the possibilities of where this can really go. Imagine recruiting a pastor that has a church of 20,000 people. Imagine the possibilities of what we can do for this project. Imagine. And when you realize that you think you know what the top will be, I want you to imagine that it's going to be bigger, much, much bigger, because the Normie tool is just one tool. We have a social media platform that's going to generate infinite amount of money, a DEX that's going to generate infinite amount of money, and all this money is going to be used to push the entire ecosystem, to push memelink.com to infinite numbers, where we can challenge the kings, the billionaires, the rich people. Why? Because this was built by a person, an average Joe, for the average Joes in the world. Thank you very much, guys. We will talk next time. Go to normietool.com and create your account today. Thank you very much.